Thank you for staying with us. In April, online social media platform Facebook announced the launch of a campaign in Nigeria and Ghana tagged Facebook creators, highlighting the inspiring stories of leading content creators who have succeeded in various creative industries using the Facebook family of apps to inspire other creative artists and connect with communities. These creative content creators will be sharing their creative stories and journeys with aspiring creative talents and the world at large. The launch of this campaign follows the rise of content creators and an abundance of talent across Africa. These artists represent several creative industries ranging from photography, comedy, fashion, dance, and content creation. With a growing demand for African creative artists' footprint on the global stage, the Facebook family of apps continues to provide innovative outlets where people can express themselves, tell their stories, monetize their craft, and pursue their goals. Now joining me via Zoom is Facebook Corporate Communications Manager for Anglophone West Africa, Oluwashola Obagbemi. Good morning. Thank you for joining us on TVC Breakfast.
Good morning, Veronica. Good morning, everyone.
Right.
I'm glad to be here.
Great to have you as well. Now let's begin with why Facebook Creators Campaign? Why was it launched?
Great, thank you for the question. So we launched the Facebook Creators Campaign because we felt the need to highlight the inspiring stories of our leading content creators who have succeeded in various creative industries using the Facebook family of apps, especially people who are using our platform to inspire other creative artists and also connect with communities. So what we're doing is that we're spotlighting 8 creative artists in Nigeria and in Ghana, people who have built, communicated, and even scaled their crafts to the world using Facebook and Instagram. And these artists, they actually represent several industries, ranging from photography, comedy, fashion, dance, and content creation.
So what does Facebook intend to achieve by spotlighting these 8 artists from Nigeria and Ghana?
Right. So one of the Facebook's key roles across the continent is actually supporting and investing in young and diverse creative talent. And so with this campaign, what we really hope to do is that we want to demonstrate Facebook's commitment to providing a platform where Africans, particularly the youth, can be recognized and also encourage them to aim higher. And so we're committed to doing this by helping African youths to realize their full potentials and to inspire them to impact their communities better. With the abundance of creative talent, and I'm sure you know, coming out from the region, and there is a growing demand for African creative footprints on the global stage. And so we understand this, and we know that it's the time for African creatives to actually share their crafts, express themselves, build communities, and connect with like minds. And so with the Facebook Creators Campaign, what we're basically doing is that we're providing a platform that gives credibility to this incredible talent and the works that are coming out of Nigeria and in Ghana.
I like the fact that, yeah, you can finish up. Yeah.
No, I was saying that, so we're spotlighting 8 people across different industries in Nigeria and in Ghana.
And that's my next question, why 8, when we know that we have an abundance of talents, content creators, whoever they are. When you look at Africa, we have that. Yeah. Why just 8?
Yeah. So we have a lot of creative and we accept. But the reason we've decided to choose 8 is because we're doing things in batches. So if you noticed last year, we did the Facebook success stories spotlighting SMBs. We've done Facebook Creators Campaign spotlighting 8 people. We have done the Made in Africa campaign spotlighting 9 people. And we will continue to tell these stories of the abundance of the creative talent we're seeing on the continent. So for now, we decided to spotlight 8 people, and we will continue to tell these stories across the quarter in H2, in H1 of next year.
Okay, so there is the Made by Africa, Loved by the World campaign that was recently launched by Facebook. Talk to us about that.
Oh, so ahead of Africa Day, on May 25th, we launched a Pan-African campaign. It's called Made by Africa, Loved by the World. I like the title and I like the name of the campaign. It's actually running on Facebook and on Instagram. And so we're basically celebrating Africa's growing impact on the world with a focus on Africa's creativity in business, in content creation, in art, and in music. So with the African Union declaring 2001 as a year of celebration of Africa's art, culture, and heritage, Africa Day was just a very great opportunity for Facebook to spotlight and celebrate Africans from the continent who are loved by the world, and as they tell rich creative stories using our platforms and beyond. And so these people who we're spotlighting are people who are impacting Africa as well as the world through their music, art, crafts, businesses. And so we decided to spotlight 8, again, amazing creatives and businesses through a series of short films focused on showcasing their work, their talents, inspirations, and their successes. And they are people like, we have Maya Tafo, we have Lola Pedro, we have Mark Angel, I'm sure you know the popular Emanuela. We have people from Kenya, people from Cote d'Ivoire, Gabon, etc. And so at Facebook, we're deeply invested in the creative industry in Africa. So it's very exciting to witness this vibrant creative scene at this time.
So how can creatives who are perhaps up and coming, if I may use the word, take advantage of all of these opportunities?
And so because we know that the future of Africa is young and Africa has more age under 20 than anywhere in the world, right? And so one of our key roles across the continent is really supporting and investing in young and diverse creative talent. And we have, so our creative and our mobile training is open to everyone as we launch this campaign. And so we're invested in growing the next generation of creative artists. And so when we say that, we're looking at giving people the power to be able to build communities and bring the world closer. So for this campaign, Facebook will be holding free virtual trainings for SMBs and other upcoming creative artists, and even entrepreneurs, right? And so we are taking courses that will help people understand the real school, the interactivity on stories, how to get creative with creative ads, etc. So for young creative artists, all I would say is let them just stay glued to the Facebook Africa page, and there is more coming out from there.
Well, in the light of the recent Africa Day celebration, how is Facebook supporting the creative talents of young Africans on the continent?
Yeah, so, I mean, like I said, we see Africa creatives on the continent every day on our platform, people who share their stories, people who express themselves, people who are bringing the world together and are speaking out on our platform. Right. And so as creatives continue to build new communities across shared interests, we know that we need to play a very integral role in this. And so for us to be able to tell people that, you know, our platform is the right one to be on, to be able to share your story, we intend to support. And so with so many trainings, we have local partners across the continent who we're working with locally to help tell the story of creative artists across Africa. And so with these people, since they're rooted locally, we would be able to scale as we move. And so I would say that young creatives basically should stay glued to the Facebook Africa page. We're constantly sharing content as to, you know, how people can leverage our platforms more, and stay glued to the campaign because, you know, for this campaign, we're spotlighting so many people who are sharing their inspiring stories that would also help people unblock whatever blockers they have. And so, and this campaign is actually, now I made a Facebook Creators campaign. It's actually very unique because people are sharing life lessons of how they've been able to leverage either Facebook or Instagram to grow their craft in the creative industry. So someone like Kafi shared how she's been able to use Facebook to connect with her community and grow her brand. Even the dream catchers, there's so many people that have shared their story in this series of the campaign. And so we're excited and we continue to tell the story because it's very important to us.
So Facebook is like the bridge that connects African creatives to the world, basically.
Yes. I'm excited to see that. Yes.
We must thank you, Facebook spokesperson Oluwashola Obagbemi, for your time. on the program.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Veronica.